Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm excited to come to you live and talk about some developing things that are happening around the world. Um, First, I will go with Sean Diddy Combe case. The lead prosecutor got fired from the case. She got fired even before his sentence. He's been sentenced on October the 3rd, and she has been fired from the case. Um, I don't know why they fired her. I think it's because they thought she was going to win that case like she did with the lady. That Mexican name was Maxwell. She got 20 years, but she was fired from the case, and so we don't know what the judge is how judge is going to sentence Diddy on October the 3rd after the lead prosecutor has been fired from the case. Also, um, so I know that I heard that Diddy has checked themselves in some programs in prison um, to try to so that he is trying to work on getting rehab. I believe he's in like a drug program. He checked himself into a drug program. So he is trying to show the judge that he is committed to coming out and living a good life. I really think, my personal opinion, I think he should get probation or time served because he's been here over a year. And with the lead prosecutor being gone and dismissed from the case, I really think that he should get time served or some probation because she has left the case. And another thing that happening around the world is that young lady that murdered her manager at McDonald's. And I was just puzzled about that case. Everybody was saying, "Oh, she left and came back 5 minutes later, and she stabbed the manager." And I was just puzzled, and I was just still trying to figure out, how did she get back there? Did she climb over the counter? Did they let her in to get back there for her to stab that manager like that and to, um, you know, do that to that manager like that? I was just like, how did that happen? How did that happen? I just don't understand how she was able to go back there and stab that manager. And I'm like, you know, all that, you know, hot grease back there. No one thought to throw the some grease on the lady. I just was like, why nobody tried? Did they try to help? We have all these people back there. I'm just like, what is going on? The men couldn't get her off of her for her to stab her like 15 times. She was stabbed. And that I just can't believe that she was stabbed, that many times. That many times. She was stabbed 15 times. And so, I'm just coming live to talk about some things that are going on, you know, in the world today. We have a lot going on. They want to release those tapes of Donald Trump, the Epstein files. They want to do that. And he's saying whoever he's upset and he don't want them released. And it was just like, what is going on? I'd like to thank the two that have joined the channel. Thank you for coming on with me on this evening. Like I said, I wasn't going to be very long. I was just coming out to give some things that were going on in the world today, and to pray. We need to pray about some things. I'm just trying to figure out what they're going to do in the Sean Diddy case, since the lead prosecutor, has been fired. I wonder how they're going to go about that. How they're going to go about that since she's been fired. Since the young lady that is over that case has been fired. Um, and I just was coming on just for a little bit, just to see how everybody's doing out tonight. If you'd like to support the channel, it's $1 LMF. That was just my cash app, $1 LMF. I'm just trying to grow this channel. And so I thank you again for coming out, hang with me on tonight. I wasn't going to be long. And you all have a good evening. Bye.